Yesterday at the Georgia State Capitol, we brought you Governor Brian Kemp's final State of the State address. We brought it to you here live on the air from our streaming center yesterday morning here on 11 Alive Plus. And, you know, the governor touted a lot of the work they've done prosecuting crime. And he has this task force, the Human Trafficking Prosecution Unit. They have secured more than 70 convictions since 2019. Led or assisted over 330 cases here in Georgia, and they say they've rescued and assisted more than 200 children. If you don't think human trafficking is an issue in Georgia, you just haven't been looking closely enough. Our Grace King has been looking into it. She is here with us in the studio this morning. Grace, it's a big issue, and I'm glad we're talking about it leading up to the World Cup, because with these big events, you never know how widespread it can become.
Well, absolutely. Everyone I talked to said human trafficking is really a global issue. So when you talk about people coming here from all over the globe, it's something they're just going to increase their awareness about. And they want the public to kind of participate in that too. When you have all these problems kind of all over the world and you bring that here, of course, there's a lot of good, but there could also be that bad.
So are they worried about Georgians being trafficked or trafficking coming in from elsewhere?
Both. They say it happens here. They say it happens all over the globe. It's kind of like the opioid epidemic. There's hotspots for it, but that it doesn't exclude any specific places. We obviously have the world's busiest airport. We have a lot of major highways that come through here, and it's just, you know, a big international destination for a lot of people. Maybe not to stop here, but at least to come through.
How prepared is Atlanta for this moment? How are folks feeling?
Well, they say they do the same things they do every year, but they're going to step up awareness in the months leading up to the FIFA World Cup. You can expect to see several citywide trainings over the next couple of months with, you know, some of the key stakeholders, people at the airport, people in hotels, fans, whoever needs to or wants to learn the signs to look for, just to kind of continue that process and make sure they're absolutely prepared for it. We'll have those dates from the mayor's office hopefully soon, but just kind of looking ahead to kind of ramp up those awareness efforts.
Yeah, looking forward to that. In your reporting, did folks give you any idea of what kind of warning signs we should be looking for in the interim and what to watch out for?
It really depends. They're going to put out some trainings to kind of help identify, but it could be anything as simple as intimidation tactics, maybe just standoffish. There's certain things with like your ear that or signs in the bar that just, you know, you should be aware of. But that's, again, they want to reach out to hotels, bars, different places to kind of make sure the people in those situations are aware and also know how to help without creating a scene.
You know, Atlanta's no stranger to hosting big events. We've had the Super Bowl before, but this is a worldwide event. Is that really, you think, why they're centering so much on this topic right now?
I think they just said they've seen a huge increase at human trafficking with the digital age. A lot of it's happening online, which is harder to kind of see and spot. So they're ramping up their efforts regardless of what's happening. But the FIFA World Cup, obviously, with that global audience and that global issue, they just want to make sure everything's squared away.
Anything else I'm missing that you found out in your reporting that you think we should be passing along?
They said to look up the Blue campaign. That's one of the big things they've been pushing. This is Human Trafficking Awareness Month. Human trafficking awareness, though, is a year-round goal for them, and they're obviously going to continue ramping that up into the summer. Also, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is a good place to look and just kind of get some information there, look out for who could be missing, and see if you're able to help.
All right, Grace, important topic, and one we'll be talking about a lot more the next, 5 months leading up to the big games.
It's almost here.
All right, Grace, thank you. Have a nice weekend.